Hello, my name is Steven Vasquez, and I am a sophomore here at Central Michigan University. I am a transfer from Macomb Community College. I am applying for the position of residential assistant. Um, so first, I want to talk a little bit about my door decoration and a little bit about how it ties into myself. I want to start first with the saxophone. The saxophone is the instrument that I have played for over 10 years now, ever since middle school all the way through high school, and it's a big passion of mine that I like doing. Here I have a soccer ball that represents my favorite sport, soccer, and the favorite sport I also like to watch. I played soccer since middle school and watched soccer almost all my life since it kind of ties into Hispanic culture. So as a Latino, soccer has always been part of my life from the beginning. Right here, I have a pencil and a crayon. The pencil basically represents my education and how I want to strive for success and do the best I can with my grades. But not just that, it also ties in with the crayon, which is a big hobby of mine, which is coloring and drawing. I really like doing that on my spare time, and that actually helped me with this, as you can see right here. I really enjoyed being able to do this, so I'm glad this was part of the application. Right down here, I have a pizza and a taco. Represents my favorite food. Pizza is a bit basic, but it's one of the greatest things invented. The taco represents the type of food I like, which is Mexican food. I love Mexican food. It's my top favorite food ever. I wouldn't trade it for anything. And not just that, I really like the Mexican culture that it ties in with and every aspect about it, which tacos and Mexican food is a big one. So I love it. Right here, I have a remote controller, which ties into me liking video games. I really love playing video games in my spare time, especially when, I have no one to hang out with because people may be busy, but that's something I can do alone in my free time and still have fun. Over here, I have the phone with earbuds. The earbuds represent my interest in music. I love music. I love being able to listen to music on full blast and sing to it and just relax. But I also like listening to music while I'm studying and focusing on my homework. It really helps me concentrate and helps me, get all my assignments done. In the phone, I have my favorite artist, Doja Cat, which I went to a concert last year. Ecuadorian flag, which is my family's from Ecuador, so I'm Ecuadorian, so that's my ethnicity. And the earth represents my interest in taking care of the earth. I really like being able to research in ways how I myself can take care of the earth on my daily basis, and also spread awareness to others who may not know. And over here I have these two gears which represent my major, being mechanical engineering. I chose mechanical engineering because that major ties into the auto industry, especially here in Michigan. And I'm a really big fan of cars and how they work, especially with self-driving cars coming into this near future. But talking about cars, I also love sports cars. I love the way they look and the way they run. I myself own a Chevy Camaro, which is one of the best cars I've ever had. And lastly, I have Legos. That shows my interest in Legos. I really love building Legos, and I've bought a few sets by now. A few because they're expensive, but I've been able to build some of them. But not just that, Legos also represents life in a way. When you're building Legos, you may mess up, but if you mess up, you can just take the pieces off and then try again. So like in life you may mess up, but it's never too late or never over. You can always retry until you get to your end goal. But yeah, that's my door decoration with the doorknob right there. But yeah, I also want to talk about why I want to become a staff member at CMU. I myself have seen staff members such as RAs, including my own, and talked with them, and I really admire what they do. Especially my RA, she has been a big help to me. She has reached out to me, out of her time and showed me things I can do, like different clubs and different events. And if it weren't for her, I'd be alone, because at the beginning of the semester, I only knew my roommate, and it was just that, and we almost didn't know what to do, but she really showed us. She became one of my greatest friends that I really appreciate. And she's been able to help me, throughout college and get that, college experience with being able to meet new people, which I really appreciate. And part of that is why I want to become one. I want to be able to do that for other people, especially newcomers, uh, having experienced the, especially coming into school, new, because I went to a community college, so this is totally different. And I want to be able to do what my RA did with me. Show people that need help, show them around, become their friend, be able to talk to them and socialize with them, and give them a very good first experience at college. And that's something I was able to get with my RA, so she will know. Shout out to her. She's been a great RA
Alright.
so far, and I really admire her. And what I want to gain with becoming a staff member is the skills of leadership. I know that leadership skills are very important, especially in the future. You never know when you're going to get a job, and having the experience of being an RA is a big leadership position. So I want to be able to get those skills to be able to, already know how to help people, be there for them, work as a team, because an RA is maybe your RA, but at the same time, it's a group effort at the same time, in my opinion. But not just that, other than the leadership skills, I want to do something for myself. I don't feel like I don't do much or have done much in school besides I'm joining a university band, which is a band, for non-music majors, but just for fun. But other than that, I want to do something, for this community at school. I want to be someone to help out, especially when it comes to students that are new, which was a student like me, and I already know that experience. So I want to be able to change that for someone else, just like my RA did to me. So yeah, I want to be able to do something more than what I am doing now, basically. But what the qualities I hope to bring and experiences that I already have, is that I was a drum major in high school for 2 years. So that was a big leadership position the first big leadership position I've ever gotten. Basically, that's where I was in charge of the band. There was our band director above us, but we were basically in charge as well, an intermediary between the band and the band director. There, I had to make sure and ensure rehearsals were being done correctly and being productive. I had to go through sections of music and drills, but I also had to set a good example for the band members and set a positive and encourage members to strive for excellence, basically. But that's a leadership. Being there for 2 years, I'm really glad and thankful that I got to be able to experience that, especially as a drum major, which in marching band, which is, one of my passions, which is band. Another experience that I have is being a election chair for the elections. Since 2020, I've gone through different types of elections, like presidential elections and a primary. Most recent was our 2024 presidential election. There I basically have to basically supervise all the inspectors that are working on our stations, make sure they're doing things right, help them out with whatever they need, make sure that they're interacting with the voters good. I also, manage their schedules with lunch times and just switch them to different sections. And with the voters, basically I have to be there for them to help them with whatever they need, go through the voting process, and just, help them if they need help during their voting. But those are the two experiences that I have when it comes to leadership. But other than that, I also have learned something about myself and others since I came here. Something about myself is that I learned to be independent. Coming here, is a big transition from my friends and family back at home. I came with a roommate here, my best friend, but things happen and I lost my best friend. So I've been living in my dorm alone ever since that happened, and I've really learned to be independent, work on myself, my own issues, and realize that I myself can do good just myself. I was able to get out there by myself and just talk to more people other than my roommate. I was able to socialize with them and realized that I myself have the ability to be able to do that by myself. Just making friends, being able to talk to people, doing stuff and things on my own. which I'm really glad I was able to learn about myself and about others. I really learned that people here are really nice and they're really outgoing, so they will reach to you if you reach to them. So it's may seem scary at first, but at the end of the day, I learned that they won't reject you. They will actually try and become your friend, which I have, especially at work and at the call center. So I'm really glad and I'm really thankful that I was able to meet many new people here other than other people I already knew. So that's basically it. I hope you guys liked my door decoration. That's a little bit about myself and about why I think I should maybe be a choice for a staff member and why I want to become a staff member. And, I hope to bring the best. If not, that's okay too. But thank you so much. And I hope you guys have a good day.